Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it may be for you. Today we're going to be talking about density, so short, quick little video, 2 examples, and then you'll be good to go. Density, what you need to know about density. First thing is the equation. Density equals mass divided by volume. For our units, our mass is going to be in grams. Classic mistake. Our mass is going to be in grams, and our volume, there's a few things that can happen with our volume depending on what the substance is. It can be in centimeters cubed for solid, milliliters for a liquid, and liters for a gas. So centimeters are for a solid, milliliters for a liquid, and liters for a gas. If you ever forget this equation, on page 3 of your reference packet, right here, page 3, the very first equation is the density equation. Density equals mass divided by volume. So let's do some examples, so that way you know what to do. At this point, if you want to pause the video, write down this question, and then you can work it with me. So the question, a lab tech has 16.52 grams of an unknown metal. The volume of the metal is 1.85 centimeters cubed. Determine the identity of the metal. So we got to figure out which metal it is. So the first thing, let's calculate our density. What numbers are we given? The first number, 16.52 grams, that's going to be our mass. Mass equals 16.52 grams. Next number, 1.85 centimeters cubed. Centimeters cubed is a unit of volume, so there's our volume. 1.85. We divide those, that's going to give us our density. So let's plug it into our calculator. 16.52 divided by 1.85 equals 8.93. Let's talk about our units. I forgot my units here. There should be centimeters cubed. Can't cross out any units. So we have grams, excuse me, sorry, grams per centimeter cubed. Now, this still does not help us with the problem. Doesn't answer the question. We got to determine the identity. So what we need to do on our reference packet, we know it's a metal, so it's page 1. We're going to look for the density, the intensive physical property. So each substance has its own density. We look on that and we find it to be copper. So the identity of this metal is copper. And there's our answer. So you may see a problem like this on the final. Another thing that you may see is, erase this, what is the volume of 22 grams of gold? Well, let's figure out what we're given. 22 grams, grams is mass, so we have mass equals 22 grams. Volume, what is the volume? So that's our unknown, that's our X, that's our question mark. Then gold. The identity is very important because then we can go to the reference packet and figure out the density. So the density of gold is very, very heavy. 19.31 grams per centimeter cubed. So there's our density. Now we need to plug these numbers into the equation. 19.31 grams per centimeters cubed equals 22 grams over our unknown. We got X on the bottom, we got to get X on the top. Times both sides by X. Cancels out, cancels out. Now we got to divide by our density. So we'll have X equals 22 grams divided by 19.31 grams per centimeters cubed. When you ever have a grams per centimeter cubes on the bottom, this centimeters cubed can go up to the top. We're going to get rid of our units of gram, plug it into our calculator, and get our answer in centimeters cubed. So we'll do 22 divided by 19.31, and that gives us our answer. So our volume is 1.14 centimeters cubed. If any of you guys want to give me 22 grams of gold, I will gladly take it. That's roughly about $930 right now.